afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the San Diego Padres. White Sox baseball is next. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Popped him up. Vaughn has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First delivery to him.
Inside, ball one.
One out, nobody on.
Nope,
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Skied into straightaway right. Sheets is there, 2 down.
Batting third.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. Moncada trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Anderson has a play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Sandy. Michael Waka gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yes, sir. Batting second.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another try at 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Another look to first, and the runner back. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A ball and no strikes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's running. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The set and the 1-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Stepping in now, Emo Jimenez. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Okay.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run.
Throw a little present up there for him.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Now at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Giolito, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now into the box, Brandon Dixon. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Raised down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading up.
Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Gavin Sheets. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder.
So bases are empty with one gun, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. And it's fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And he misses with it, 1-1. One out, nobody on. One and two now. And he fouls this one off. Count still at 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Next up is Luis Camposano. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
The 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Robert is right there, 1 down.
Batting in, the first baseman.
Digging in will be Alfonso Rivas. First pitch of the AB now.
Wow.
The 0-1 pitch.
Generous there, boy.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
I got the count.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting out.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Leori. Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
Well
that's the ball.
above the letters with the fastball that time. Garcia makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike.
1-0.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Chicago.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Nope,
But this
up
guy's
there.
locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson brings it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here now is Juan Soto, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Of course he did. Why wouldn't he?
3 up, 3. So now to the plate, Luis Robert has singled and scored in his first appearance
The
in this
center
one.
fielder, Louis.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
So he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time. And the show track data is in 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder. And it seemed to make all the difference on that play. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next up is Eloy Jimenez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off. And another foul ball.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Dylan Cease will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 84.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz, for his career in this matchup. He's a .327 batter. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Seong Kim looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Hit on the ground is short. And the Friars are into the hit column.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Brandon Dixon, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's a look over first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Kim leads off first with 1 away. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing and stuff in the dirt above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
To the plate now, Luis Camposano, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And This one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Striding in is Alfonso Rivas. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count.
The pitch.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit to third. On the first, and the Padre threat goes by the bull. Michel Baez will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 49.
Ready now for the White Sox. Gavin Sheets, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
The count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And that's the first down. Now to bat, Andrew Vaughn. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swinging a soft liner, a throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Now back.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on the way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So here's Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Garcia stands at second with two gone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2. Jimmy Lambert takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Giving chase is Benintendi. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Number 2.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fouled away. On the ground to the left side. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Tim Lopes come on now and pinch run here.
Second base. Number 38, Tim Lopes.
And in steps Manny Machado. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Count is 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Next to dig in, Juan Soto. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. As he grounds one briskly to short. Anderson scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Now that designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2 and 2.
2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Myers forced to settle for just the 1. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And the White Sox are out in front, 4-1. Ryan Weathers is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter,
Yasmani Grandal stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Fastball in there for a called strike. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now, they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is in there with a 1-out triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Emo Jimenez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now.
now batting, right field.
And now in the box, Gavin Sheets will try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. In there, no balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit. Kendall Graveman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49, Kendall Graveman.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
The second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Jackson Merrill is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Merrill.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Into center field, line drive base hit.
The right fielder, number 16, Brandon Dixon.
Matt Carpenter will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 23, Matt.
He's set. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Graveman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when a game's on the line.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Alfonso Rivas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Jake Cronenworth will be called on to pinch hit now. And he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Swing and a little blooper to center. Anderson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Adam Engel is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Merrill at third, Carpenter on at second with 2 down. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Padres leave a pair. They're down here 5. Jackson Merrill will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Adam Engel will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Steven Wilson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 36.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. Fouled off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
No, I'm not winning. I'm losing.
Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
25, Andrew Vaughn.
At the plate now, Andrew Vaughn, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Up next, Leori Garcia, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
High in the air into shallow left center. Lopes is calling for it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're up 5-1. Joe Kelly makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Number 17.
Now at the plate is Tim Lopes. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 5 for 13. Matthew Batten will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
17. Matthew.
And now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Hit softly on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it, and that's the second out. Juan Soto to the plate now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Taylor Colway will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
David Dahl will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
27, David Dahl.
From the stretch, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Colway is off at first with two away. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. That's off to that one. Padres lead one. They're down 5-1. Matthew Batten is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down. Elvis Andrews is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table at the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Number 60 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Jake Marisnik steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Ball one. 5-1 our score as we play the eighth. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Three balls, one strike. Luis Robert waits on deck. The 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now,
number 12 gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 12.
Now here's the first offering. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order. Elvis Andrews is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Lennon Sosa will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Leading off for the Padres.
Standing in now, Jackson Merrill. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He'll try again, 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw down first, 1 away. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He singled in his first AB. Now the pitch. a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So now here is Luis Campusano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Vaughn is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 5-1.